What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news update video, and I have a very big question for you guys. Who should Liverpool sign in the January transfer window to solve the goal scoring problems? Because I think it was evident against Manchester United that Liverpool with a goal scoring striker would be so much higher up the table. Jurgen Klopp has the game plan and has the knowledge to build the tactics to break down opposition teams, but when we get through on goal, we just miss that goal scoring clinical edge that is so important in football, and especially in the frantic Premier League. Goals are king, goals are everything, and today we are linked with Jamie Vardy, of all people. I could see this coming. The papers, of course, putting two and two together. Jamie Vardy is in his form of his life. He would cost, the papers are saying, £25 million. Would he move to Liverpool in January? I don't think so, because at the moment Vardy is having the best season of his life. He's challenging for the title with Leicester City, and I don't think that Leicester will sell either Vardy or Mahrez or any of their standout players. So I don't think that Liverpool have a chance of signing Vardy. Of course, Vardy might be tempted of joining a big club, but maybe in the summer. And don't forget that he's 29 years old, so he won't fit into the FSG style of transfers. But we need to change that. We need a short-term option at the moment. We need somebody who can share the goal scoring burden until the summer. It's very clear that Benteke is not suited to Klopp's style of play, and he's not suited to how Liverpool can play. So I think Benteke will be sold in the summer, and also Balotelli. So that frees up basically two striker slots, even maybe three, with Daniel Sturridge possibly going. And why not buy somebody in January? We bought Luis Suarez, we bought Daniel Sturridge, and we bought Coutinho. We bought those three players in the January transfer window. So there can be good business done, and I can't understand why Liverpool haven't already lined up a signing. Maybe Jurgen Klopp has lined up a big summer striker transfer, and that's why we are reluctant to sign anybody. But even a Sadio Berahino would help us massively. I can see similarities in Berahino and Daniel Sturridge. And yes, in the summer Berahino almost signed for Tottenham. They had a 22 million bid turned down, but then he was the star player of West Brom. Now he's out of the team. There are problems with Tony Pulis and Berahino between them. So I think this would be the perfect time to poach on Berahino, and he would massively improve our team because he can score goals, and that's what we are lacking. So it's clear as day. Also, there are huge transfer news that Shane Long. I know it's a little bit of an underwhelming signing, but when I thought twice about it, I mean, almost any mobile striker who is a regular goal scorer will improve this Liverpool team massively, because that's the one thing that Liverpool is lacking. It's clear, and at first I thought Shane Long, a little bit of a letdown. But on a second thought, when I was Southampton and when Shane Long was playing, for example, against Arsenal, Shane Long absolutely terrorized the Arsenal defense. He was constantly running in behind Mertesacker and the Arsenal defense, and he really ran them ragged. And I think if he can do that against Arsenal, and he certainly has done that many times in the Premier League, he has scored goals many times regularly, and I think he could get 10-15 goals in this Liverpool team, and he could be a good squad player to have in the future. So yes, he won't solve our goal scoring problems for the next 4 or 5 years, but for the next 6 months I would certainly take Shane Long. And if I were Klopp and there were no other options, I would certainly take a punt on Shane Long. He won't cost big money. He would cost like 5, 6, maybe £8 million at the maximum, and I think he would score goals in this Liverpool team. Basically, any striker who can run in behind, who can press high up the pitch, and who is a regular goal scorer will score a lot of goals in this team, because we create a lot of chances. We just lack midfielders and strikers who can put the ball in the back of the net. We are also linked with Ezekiel Lavezzi, but that's also, I think, just paper talk, because he's not regularly playing in the PSG team. But the one player that I would love for us to sign is Salvatore Sirigu, who has been a regular for PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, up until the start of this season, when they signed Kevin Trapp from Frankfurt, and since then Kevin Trapp has been a regular. But Sirigu is one of the best 10 goalkeepers in the world, in my opinion. I watched a lot of PSG games, and he has been very, very solid every time I've seen him play. And he has the experience. He is 29 years old. He won a lot of trophies, a lot of titles at PSG, and they are not playing him, so he is basically for sale. And he's miles better than Simon Mignolet, and he could solve our he could solve our goalkeeping problem for the next 5, 6, 7 years. So I would definitely go in for him. And the other benefit of signing players in the January transfer window would be that we could avoid a bidding war with other clubs. Because if we wait until the summer to sign, for example, Sirigu, or we could go in for Lacazette, we should definitely try to get Lacazette, because Newcastle have had a bid accepted for Lacazette. That shows that Lyon are maybe willing to sell. The problem is, would Lacazette move to a non-Champions League club? And another player which caught my eye is Batshuayi, the 22-year-old young striker who is playing for Marseille, and Marseille are doing quite badly this season. And Batshuayi is certainly one of the big talents in France, similar to Martial. We would have to pay a lot of money for him, but he would certainly be a massive talent, and he could develop into a world-class player at Liverpool. And yeah, why not go in for him right now in January, and avoiding the bidding war that would start in the summer if we waited. We desperately need a striker or a player, a goal-scoring midfielder even, but I think a striker would suit us the best. So let me know what do you think about this, and leave a like if you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. See you later, guys. Goodbye.